close to popping your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets. You can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet. This sugar. One man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods. Damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real.
All right, Coach, thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park, New York. Nothing in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports.
All day.
Hey, watch it. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take home.
Check safety, check.
Pass.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Allen sliding out of the pocket and incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 3rd down gain of 19. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down, and that's complete to Kroft. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Kill.
Pass 85. All 52.
Watch twist. Watch the
Allen now on 1st down, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On second down and 4. Allen buying. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's got some space here. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
49's the mic. 49's the mic. Hit. Watch the twist.
49, guys. Mike.
14, 40.
On 1st down, Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got Lockett. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
At the 19-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check pass.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Let's go double count right here, double count.
Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8.
58's the mic. 58.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen. He'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroon. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Allen. He finds his target, John Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Round 80. Right there, 54 Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Check 99. Check 99. All 52.
To throw again, Allen. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Half 10.
Throwing on second down. Allen, he rifles one that's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They keep it with Penny on first down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
You must be dreaming.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Wilson operating from the gun. This complete to Lockett. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And Myers able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something.
I'm pissed about it.
And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they
He
can get calm
had
and
a
reassert
pick.
themselves here.
I hit triangle and it just dropped.
This one winds up to be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football.
But he
just
also
not
has
turning in the right
another
direction. Last week he was under 50%.
interception, so I'm not too
He's under
mad.
50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now.
Finally got Val.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go
got
for
it
his
before.
progressions.
I know, way before fucking Damon got it. They was fat ass still waiting on.
Said in the beginning, a great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. That's complete to DK Metcalf. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He's got it at the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
95.
Wilson will throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Zach Pascal as the first half is winding down. Here the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Steps away to his left. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Middle.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And the grab by Croft. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, God, get the fuck out of my way. That would have been a touchdown. Get the fuck out of my way. Chang, you watch that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. He'll find Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
First down, Seahawks. Where's Cave at? He's on line.
Mike 49. I got you.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Foot. 280. 49 to Mike. Coming. Out. Reload. Tempo.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that will be incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Rashad Penny. And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This time Wilson will throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 16 yards there. The Bills have a first down. On first down, Singletary. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. The last drive, remember, similar situation, he forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down.
He ain't getting away from Clowney.
On what will be the final
I'm sorry, but there's no way you have one.
Number 3. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about
Are you watching my stream?
it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad
annoying.
They're trying to figure out what they can do to
and you've only scored 16 points?
You know, this week and last week.
That's where he is
I think I have 4.
In a really bad way.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I'm trying to win more.
Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football.
I literally only passed the
person.
person.
About what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher
back
in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, "Don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo." And what she meant by that is, don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. From the 29, Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Perry comes flying in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust to the count for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
All right. Have a good day.
Play action. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this will be caught at the 30.
Can't hear you.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. An 80-yard touchdown.
How dare you?
Yeah, the Seahawks are able to
at least he got pussy unlike Jason.
When I tell you.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive.
I tell you, I'm renaming Josh Dobbs. The man's my goat.
He had Edmonds on Lockett.
When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes
I had to use Joshua Dobbs.
Well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl.
And that's who he had covering Lockett. One-on-one coverage.
And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away.
Wait, what's on 2K today?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Okay. I was going to say, if it's nothing important, I was playing, man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yesterday. Yesterday afternoon sometime.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't believe it.
Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's going to wind up.
I left mine on for 2 days.
Anthony, I'm not even guarding. I'm not even looking.
It wasn't I'll be honest, it wasn't 72 damn hours. It was like 50 tops.
March. 33. All right, T, let's right. All right, T. All you get is a headache. All you get is a
Allen now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room.
I can't remember what is score
but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely
it's that one. The 2 weeks shit.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing now is Allen. Open man is Kroom, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Allen, eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And that's finally scored.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that.
I was saying about making Brandon's build today or something like it.
In this contest so far. It feels
But,
like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Are you talking about powers?
They go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Okay, do you play the Bills?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, there are 2 scores on
The
the plus
Cowboys,
side. Still
yeah.
time here in this 4th quarter.
His name's Cowboys.
Maybe you start thinking about
He's fucking trash.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with
Was
your
it against
team
the
here.
Eagles, or?
Keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
The Eagles guy is not that good, is he?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to
You
move
played him.
forward here on 2nd and 14.
Really? I play him next. Got me and Joshua Dawson. I'm beating the fuck out of him. I don't give a shit. I'm going in there. I'm gonna talk so much shit too. Like, yeah, this is why you in the main league, boy.
Yeah, I saw that he was talking a lot of shit.
He talks to the cave. Like he did something even though Cave wasn't there with a fucking playbook. LOL. All he said was LOL too. Disrespectful ass bitch.
So time to
This
start
is definitely. I'll take you seriously though. I got nothing better to do.
3rd and long.
I'm making MVP fucking OBJ over here.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Can we
I'm trying to think.
block the
Do we need
backside?
another? Do we need another shooting center, or do we need like a dribbler?
Drops the hammer in the backfield. Now the Bills are going to use
No,
the
that's not what
first
I'm
of their
talking
timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Oh, like a
This
slash.
is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Not
A
too
slash and
shabby
lockdown
here.
or some
This will
shit like
skip
that?
out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, but I can slash.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very
Is there a shooting
fortunate
slasher or
in this
something like
offense.
that?
They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys
I just want to be able to dunk and at least have like a long midi.
Ow. 5 guys though, you can't catch a damn ball.
Plan going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down. Or
Just saying.
The defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted
Y'all
his
can't
defense.
catch that?
Trusted his defense very much.
I mean, that does sound kind of difficult. There's that many people. Everybody going for it. Nah, the game started hoeing me in the middle, and the guy had hit, the guy even fucking messaged me. It was the King Mag J. You know what I'm talking about, Kane?
22 yards there, a first down.
He's like Broncos. He's the Broncos.
Allen. Then he finds Beasley.
He texted me midway through the fucking game, and Corey Davis mossed my safety and my corner because I had him playing on man. Like, I literally double manned him because he just kept running a streak with him. He mossed it, and he said, "Damn, bro,
Give him a couple
double man cheese don't work here, huh?"
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against
The second I literally intercepted him while he threw it on the 1 yard line, and I texted him, I said, "Damn, Seattle must be your favorite team." No, because he threw it on the 1 yard line instead of handing it off like on first down too. He was on and it was a play action pass, and Myles Garrett came right around the corner screaming, and he just threw it straight to him. And after the game, he was like, "GG, bro. Sorry, I just get really heated during these games." And I was like, "It's the Dev League. I don't care as much if it was the main league, though."
Did Beasley catch that?
Hey, shut up. He's a cowboy. Once a cowboy, always a cowboy. You know what I mean?
Shut up.
Goddamn Cole.
Operating from the red zone now.
I want to dribble.
He's going to take off with it. This will be
Never good to dribble.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
No. I just want slashing. I just want to, you know, last I haven't been able to dunk.
And that is incomplete here.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off.
Because this isn't
fatigue. That one
the
came up
one
short.
nine game.
Quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough
When the
game.
wreck, we need that
He
shit
didn't
sometimes.
get the touchdown, but he did get
That's where
the
we start
first
losing
down
that.
as
We
he's
don't take easy
tackled
ones.
at the one. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
I guess I'll
so
just
the
stick with
ball's
mine.
moved to about the 1 after the penalty.
I think I'm playing like a pure demigod fucking crazy build.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary.
It doesn't really seem like it. You know, I've seen it without power.
As they are able to cut into that lead. Allen to throw.
Yeah, but that's power.
To his right.
I kind of want to put on like some of the ugliest jump shots I've seen.
Don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
The Seahawks take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
380. 58, come on.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So with that knee 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you watch that spot, you know, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Seahawks,
He just
they
said,
get
just
back
call
in the
me
win
Jameis
column as they
Winston.
move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to
I know
action
at one point in the game, the
time.
announcer said that he had 8 picks throughout the first 2.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
He threw 5 interceptions. It should have been 6, but Bobby dropped one.